So instead of throwing away this old rug, I decided to use it to cut out some insoles for my slippers. Using a dollar store sizer, you get these with your insoles at the dollar store. You can just mark around like so. Oops. And then cut that out, and then you have a slipper sole like this one. So, and this cuts right through this particular fabric. I thought I was going to have some trouble here, but it's been pretty easy. And I love to make boots. So this is a great reuse and repurpose tip. And let me know if you use this idea. And I also like to add a little foam, just because these are just, you know, it's just carpet. This is optional. My husband actually got this for me at the hardware store for slipper soles. It's just foam, and it works really good. And it wasn't very expensive at all. And you can just measure it up. And then this has like a sticky back to it. Just want to find it. Peel it off. And just add it to the sole. And then I just would like to demonstrate for you how to add the yarn. And you want to use a yarn that doesn't break easy, just like with the flip-flops that we did in our the first video that I did, just to kind of demonstrate. I just want to demonstrate for you how easy it goes in, so you understand what you're going to be looking at with your project. And it just goes right in. Gotta push a little. And these little loops, just like in the first video I did, is what you'll be crocheting in. like to do it that way because this is very thick. This is a thick sole. And I want to crochet it like right about here. All the way around to cover up the inside. And it looks like I need to do a little more cutting just to make it nice and even. After I cut out my soles, I did this 2 separate ways. I stitched 2 together to make it nice and thick. And then for this one, I added foam. So on this one, you're going to want to stitch around the bottom because that's a lot thicker than this one here that I just stuck 2 together with to make a sole. And it feels like it'll be nice and comfy. So I would love it if you'd share if you have any ideas for DIY soles. And I will also be showing you my finished boot. I have gotten this boot done, and I just wanted to share a little tip that this edge seems to be coming through. So when you're working on your sole from a carpet, you might just, if it's shaggy, you might just want to make sure that the edges are cut up around it nice and smooth before you sew your sole together or add your other insole. And it was pretty easy to stitch through. Just went right through both of them. If you don't want it to be thicker, obviously you could just use this and just have a nice house slipper. Wanted to be able to go outside in these, so I decided to sew these together for this one, and then I added foam on my other sole, which I'm currently working on the boots for, and I'll share that with you once I'm done. So I have finished my first boot, and doing the stitches this way has completely covered the carpet area. So what you want to do is stitch around the bottom, and I've already started to single crochet around the edges here. And you want, of course, to flip it up when it's big enough to cover up that area. And I really like the way this boot came out. I used the ribbon yarn for the top, and it looks good. So if you do any boots, please share them, and I would love to hear your opinion about using this for the slipper sole. Thank you and have a good day.